Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. This one's gonna be a little bit different as you do not see me. This is gonna be a very fast video. I get asked a lot how I remove the drive shaft from an E46 when it comes to the rear differential input shaft. Okay, so this is the 4-bolt drive shaft here, coming back to the rear differential input shaft like I just said. You're gonna remove your 4 bolts. This is a 4-bolt drive shaft. This is not the 6-bolt. And what I do is, these get very stuck. Because you see all the rust underneath here? This is crazy. Now, these bad boys get seized really bad on here. So, what I do is at this point, this is ready to be popped off. You can either take a hammer and just beat the living shit out of it right here, but that actually can damage the yoke. That's not what you really want to do. What I do is, there's a nice hole through the subframe right here. I'll take a pry bar up through there, and I will grab the yoke. So I'll rotate this. Let me see here. I'll spin it. Probably about right there. Yes, this one's already loose, but don't let that distraught you. I got lucky. These bolts, I pulled them out, and it was already this loose. If your drive shaft is seized, this will also work, okay? So just pretend this is still... Here, I'll line it back up. She's stuck. She is dead nut stuck. So I'll get a pry bar, and I'll show you what I do. I'll be right back. Okay, for a better view, here's the hole we're going to go through. As you can see, right in there is the input shaft flange. And you can kind of see the drive shaft. So, we're just going to take our pry bar. We're going to flip it this way with the angle up. We're going to come up underneath that input shaft flange. And just for now, we're going to rest it on there. Okay, so here's a long pry bar. Leave it just like that. Go back to the front, and I'll show you what to do there. All right, we're back up here again. Here's the front of the pry bar. Here is the yoke. You want to get the pry bar, get a clear shot. You want the pry bar to rest just like that. You see how I grabbed the yoke? You want to get your pry bar inside just like that, okay? And simultaneously, you want to hold it up there like that. Get it back in there. One hand is a little difficult on my part. I apologize. Just like that. Okay. And then you're going to go back to the rear, and you're going to take a hammer, and you're just going to smack the handle of the pry bar. So I'm going to put my phone down somewhere underneath here, and hopefully you guys can see it. And I'm going to take a hammer and smack the handle of the pry bar. Be right back. All right, guys. Here's the hole. We're going to come through just like this. We're going to grab the yoke, just like that. Now I want to come down here, and I'm going to smack this thing with a hammer, my pry bar. And as you'll watch, it should pop right off. It might take some good hard hits. See how it's coming off already? I want to get back here I need more leverage. Bam. Feels like, did it just pop off? Yep. All right. There you go. Okay, that's how you remove a rear drive shaft from your E46 4-bolt from your input shaft, just like that. Now, like I said, this one was already loose for me, so what you might have to do is you might have to spray some penetrating oil, whether it be WD-40 or PB Blaster, and let it soak on the flange for a while, and then just try that. Align the yoke spot right there with the hole in the subframe. Stick a pry bar through there and just smack it with a hammer, and it should come off. That is the easiest way I found it, and it also results in the least amount of damage compared to just smacking this with a hammer. So that's how you do it. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.